steady as a drum.
Your hand in my hand feels like the only truth. I used to chase the world, now I just come home to you.
Our home, our family, the little things we build, the quiet in the room, the way my fear stands still. Everything is so clear when you're near. Everything is so clear when you're near.
Our home, our family, that's all I need. When you're near, when you're near.
Morning on the floor, bare feet on the wood. Your laugh in the hallway makes the whole day good.
No need to explain what my soul already knows. You are where I rest, you are where I grow.
Our home, our family, the little things we build, the way you say my name and make the silence heal. Everything is so clear when you're near. Everything is so clear when you're near.
Our home, our family, that's all I need. When you're near, when you're near.
If the world turns hard and the nights run long, I'll hold this little life and keep us strong.
You and me, side by side.
Through every storm we face, I found my forever in your arms in this place. Everything is so clear when you're near. Everything is so clear when you're near.
Our home, our family, that's all I need. When you're near, when you're near.
When you lay next to me and I can hear you breathe, my heart beats for you, my heart beats for you.
Everybody, we are back. I hope y'all had a great weekend. We had a pretty good time. We ended up going to the park and kids played on the playground and whatnot. Pretty good time. And let's see, Saturday we went to Southport to the waterfront and enjoyed the nice breeze and boats. There was a lot of boats out there, some sailboats. Was some kind of, I don't know, big barge like boat. They had heavy machinery and stuff on, and there was a sheriff on a boat out there, telling everybody get out of the way. And then shortly after that, a big cargo ship came up behind that, and it just kind of passed the boat that had the heavy machinery on it. It just kind of went around it. All right, so we're gonna continue playing some Lufia. We let's see, where are we? We're in this tower, and I can't remember why the brain went blank. We are Okay, I think I know what we're doing. So we're trying to fix our boat so that we can then go underwater to find the dual blade, and we need to repair the boat. And so the professor has sent us out on several missions relating to fixing the boat, and that's one reason why we are here at this tower. Um, we got all the they call it alumina. I guess it's like aluminum, and we came back and we found out that the professor was gone. That evidently his son was kidnapped by pirates, so he went to rescue him, and he got caught. And so now we're like looking for the key, is what we're doing. Which I think we have to defeat the pirates probably before we can do that, so that we can free the professor and then hopefully get our ship fixed so that we can start traveling underwater. My dog is barking at something out there. I don't see nothing. FedEx truck drove by, and she, I guess, felt she needed to bark at that. My dog, she loves to bark. It's kind of funny. The neighbor has like 3 dogs. We only have the one. And we have a fence separating us from our neighbor. And so when they all get out, they're all at the fence barking and growling and scratching at the fence like they want to eat each other up, right? And I don't know about the other 3 dogs because I can't see, but my dog, I'll take her inside. Later on in the day, I'll let her out, and she'll sit over by the fence waiting for them to come out. And I'm like, I wish I understood, dog language, because it's like they sound like they want to tear each other up, but then she's just like out there like she misses them. So I don't know. But anyways, so besides playing Lufia, I'm getting in a mood to play some Fallout. And I'm kind of thinking Fallout New Vegas. It's been a little while since I've played it. I'd have to get a little bit adjusted to it because used to playing Fallout 4 where you have an actual sprint button and you can actually run. You can't do that in New Vegas unless you mod it. Also, obviously the graphics are a little bit older. You can put it in third person, but you can't spin the camera around and see, your character's face or anything like that. You can't do that. So there's little things to get used to. The issue I have with Fallout 4 and a lot of other games on this computer is I have an older computer. I got it back in 2017. It only has 3 gigs of VRAM. And so a lot of games are getting to the point where you need more than that. And so there's a lot of games I can't play. Some that I used to be able to play, but can't play anymore. I used to be able to play Fallout. Fallout 4 has always had, crashing issues from time to time, especially when you're in the bigger cities and whatnot. But for the most part, I could play it. It's kind of at the point now where I can't really play it on my PC at all. Even with minimal mods, probably without even mods at all. I was messing around with it today and had my task manager up to, see how it was going. And having graphics set on medium and having OBS open, but not recording, not streaming, just open. It brought my VRAM up to like 2.5 out of 3. So it's like if I hit the live button, it's going to go over 3 and the whole thing's going to crash. So the only other option I have for streaming Fallout 4 is I'll have to do remote play with my PlayStation 5. In which the PlayStation 5 is on a wireless connection, a Wi-Fi connection, whereas my computer is wired. The graphics sometimes get pixelated and they're not as nice looking. That's the downside of that. But it seems like New Vegas, my computer is doing fairly well at running that. And it should, because it's old. It's not like it's been remastered yet or anything. I could probably play Oblivion, the original Oblivion, on here. I tried to play the Oblivion remaster, and VRAM, there's not a VRAM. and so it kept crashing, and so I had to refund it and put it on my PlayStation. So it's like my PlayStation 5 right now is better than my PC. The only downside is obviously PlayStation 5, all you really do is play games. You can't, use it like a computer, really. So I'm kind of leaning towards playing some New Vegas. It's been a little while. And who knows, maybe we'll get to Fallout 3 at some point too, which will be another adjustment because there's no looking down iron sights in Fallout 3. At least in Fallout New Vegas, you can actually look down the barrel of the gun like you would if you were aiming a gun. Why they didn't do that to begin with in Fallout 3, I'm not 100% sure. There's really not that much difference between, like, game quality between 3 and 4, in my opinion. Probably different companies, and they weren't thinking about it, I guess. But anyways. So we might do some Fallout 4 Wednesday and Friday. Let me know over in the chat if you would be interested in watching some Fallout New Vegas. All right. But in the meantime, shall we play some Lufia? All right, please let me know how the audio is on your end, because it's going to be a little bit different than it is on my end. All right, so we got to figure out this button puzzle. And now that it's been a week, we're kind of doing process of elimination at this point. I think the hint was you start with this one. If you fail, like we just did, then you have to fight pirates. Arr, how did you sneak in here? Shiver me timbers. You'll pay for this. Let's see. All right. You get a pretty good amount of experience. And we have a normal fight. Oh, we're running out of magic too. Look at that. Because the Guru is going to have to carry us. Alright, try this. Yay, we did it! Alright, that looks like a big room. Let's, do a little healing here. Magic, I got a few, and then I got X magic, which is going to be a little bit stronger. We'll use an X on her. Yeah, pretty much healed it all. We'll use high on her. Use one more. Okay, maybe another. There we go. Alright, and we're gonna save. Alright. Scurvy scum, come to rescue the lad, have ye? Arr, don't be thinking you'll leave here safely. But the captain had nothing to say. Lowers one. I don't think we can make them fall asleep. Why are you healing? We haven't even hit him yet. Hopefully that'll wake her up. Of course not. Hit everybody. I just want to hit her to wake her up. Because I don't have a wake up spell. Rufus might. Go ahead and boost. Oh, he must be getting low. Yeah, she's got waking. And back asleep she goes. Got a lot of potions. High bomb. You have an X bomb. Still didn't wake up. X bomb was crap. Doesn't help that we're falling asleep here. I doubt it'll work, but what the heck. Good. That's one down. Gonna put us all to sleep now. Okay. Uh-oh. That's not good. I have anything that does confusion? Probably not. I don't know if that'll help or not. Still in. That's good. Ouch. You know, it's amazing how there's 4 of us, but he seems to get as many turns as if there's 4 of him. If this ain't cheating, I don't know what is. He's gonna die. We'll have to do this all over again. Hey, there's no way at this point. Probably why they had the switch thing in the other room, so that you can constantly build up, but there's no healing plates in this place like there is in some of the others. You can steal his magic until he has none. How about that? What level do I have to be so that their sleep spells don't work on me no more? Let's... Or he loves putting us to sleep. I wish she had a wake-up spell. Oh, cheater. He's a cheater. Um, I don't have anything to lower his attack with, so about the only thing I can do is raise my defense. Of course. I think he has never-ending magic points, too. How many damn hit points does he have? We've been hitting him for a while here. See, he used stun on himself. I think there's a translation issue here. He used stun on himself. It raised his attack points. But my stun is an antidote for paralysis. About darn time. Goodness gracious. But look at that experience. Whew. We're gonna save just in case. Good to see you again, Lou. Do you remember us? Are you still chasing me? My stealing days are over. Don't be silly. We're here to rescue you. What were you doing hanging around a place like this anyway? Well, you know, I had some business to take care of. Looking for your father, weren't you? No way. I don't care at all for someone like him. He's here looking for you. The pirates caught him. Really? Father tried to rescue me? Father? Let's return together after we restore your father. Recycle truck. There's the key we needed. I wonder what the silver turret does. Magic. Save it. Alright. Let's use, do I have? I do have some sweet. Ambushed. Grand blade? Hope it's not cursed. $422, not a big jump, so it might not be cursed. It is not cursed. Look at that. So we just need to we need to get another one from a Guru or a Guru. Need to fight more of those night things. This way. Not that way. There they are. There he is. First, we're gonna get the treasure. A heavy ring. Raises the attack, but lowers everything. Not worth it. Good grief, thank you. Caught so easily by the pirates, huh? What a klutz. You haven't changed a bit. Huh? Isn't it that boy? Why, it's Lou. Yo, Dad, you didn't even know it was me for a moment, did you? That's because boys of your age grow so fast, it's hard to recognize them. You can't recognize your own son just because I grew taller. Don't be silly. Stop it, you two. It's been a long time since you've met. Don't start by arguing. Like father, like son, eh? Oh, brother. By the way, Riley, we've found 7 pieces of alumina. Can we repair Falcon now? Of course. Let's start right away. Please go to Lab 3. I'm sailing back to Lab 3. What will you do, Lou? Oh, I don't know. Maybe go with your father, Lou. Yes, go with your father, Lou. To tell you the truth, I really don't want to go with him, but I don't know what he'll do without me. You're right. Watch him carefully. Riley, be good to him, won't you? I'm always good to him. If that's true, why don't you write once in a while? Right? You know, I just invented a voice box. You use this, and you can speak to someone far away. You won't need letters. Awesome, that sounds really handy. Of course, you'll need a cord to connect them, you see. Why are you always making such useless things? Useless? I don't think so. You can talk to anyone, anywhere in the world with this. Isn't that amazing? Who's going to lay the line? Think before you dream something up. Oh, these two. Don't worry. Look, they're laughing. I guess so. Like I said, I'll be in Lab 3. We're gonna go here because we can stay at the inn for free. Was it this one that was lab 3? Yep, that's it. Alright, so let's take a look. Rufus did learn trick. Increases attack points. So we finally got one that does that. We'll put that there. What a relief. Lou and the professor are fine. Over here, we'll save. Even this place has energy. Thanks for everything. Be kind to your father. Good, let's start the repairs. Cooper, bring Falcon around. Right. Let's go. Professor, everything is ready. A genius like me can repair this in a matter of seconds. Have you fixed it already? I told you, I'm a genius. So can we travel underwater now? Of course. There's nothing to worry about. Climb aboard. Rufus, at last we can go to Doom Island. I hope we'll find the dual blade. Falcon can dive wherever there's an eddy. There's a ring-shaped island north by northeast. They say that's the place where Doom Island fell. The village of Socheta, something like that, is on the north side of the island. Let's go there first. Thank you so much, Professor. Let's go. Alright, so northeast. I see something there. I think this is the island. It said that there was a town on the, I think the north side, it said. New monsters, not sure how strong they are. No, get back in the boat. That might be it. There it is. This island was created when Doom Island fell. Most people don't want to live here because of that. We don't have much, but take your time and look around. We got the cargo stuff. You use the shield. He needs the helm and the shield. Attack or defense? Alright. What is over here? The inn. Nothing. Usually there's something in the bookshelf. If there's anything hidden in the grass and flowers. It's rare that we get any visitors in this town. The lagoon inside the island is linked to the ocean by a tunnel. No one really knows for sure. Raw doll. I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, we are back. Let's where is my mouse here? All right, we have all 8 dragon eggs, so we need to go to the dragon shrine and trade them in. From what I looked, I'm not sure what straw doll does here. We'll look here in a minute. The wind flute heals the entire party once and is gone. Which, honestly, in my opinion, if you can have an item that looks like that, the wind flute, not like a potion, but a wind flute, and it doesn't even have an icon like it's something special, then you would think that you would be able to use it continuously. But from what I read, you can only use it once. That's like a bummer. That's a very big disappointment here. Royal statue. Let's see what the royal statue is. Just a second here. We're going to look up some of these items here. See, back in the day, you had no hold in your hand. No, you had to get a strategy guide in order to figure some of this stuff out. What is a royal statue? The list so small, goodness. It says no effect, but sells for 5,000 as well. The silver tarot is worth 1,800. So I guess it's just stuff you sell. What about the raw doll? Alright, so the straw doll, you just sell that as well. Okay. I got a bunch of stuff that I guess I could sell. Hey, Valerian. How you been doing? Alright, so we need to make a quick side trip here. Let's see. Warp to Carrot. Get in the boat. And it said southwest, I think. southwest of Herrick. It says warp over there and fly across the desert. Keep an eye out for a very small shrine that only takes up one tile on the map. This small shrine is where you'll find the dragon. We gotta go west, across the desert. Looking for a small shrine. Not dead yet? Yes, that is something. That is definitely something. It's actually funny that you say that. There's a, I don't know if you're familiar with the singer Phil Collins. He's one of my favorite singers. I guess he wrote a book, like an autobiography kind of thing. And it's called Not Dead Yet, or something like that. Still alive. We might have to go to shore. Quick save here. I think we're probably going to have to go. It didn't really clarify whether this shrine was in the ocean or in the desert. Maybe I can find like a picture once my phone decides to start working. It's always nice, you know, Google. They like to give you everything but what you ask for. Like I said Lufia, and they're giving me Lufia 2 instead of just Lufia. Lord have mercy. They really don't want to give me the map where it is. Lufia 2. I don't need Lufia 2. Yes, we are going to have to walk in the desert. We'll just reload it. Right there. It's supposed to be just right. I'm pretty sure we went there before. Alright, save. We have an important decision to make here. So, you have 8 dragon eggs. Tell me what you want. We could raise everyone's levels up 2. That's kind of a waste, because we can just do that on our own. 3 potions to boost our stats, but we've been getting a lot of those. Don't really need that. So... I think Might Shield and Might Bows might be the better option here. I will give you a Might Shield. Dragon eggs were scattered around the world and placed in different treasure boxes. You must bring me 8 more eggs if you want another wish to come true. Really? Alright, so... we have to go exploring all over the world again to find 8 more eggs if we want to get more stuff. Wow, she can have the Might Shield, but she can't. I don't know if I want to take the time to go back through every single cave on the map. Although I can find the list. but they tell you where they are. It's just a little bit more work and time. All right. Wow. Can I go over? No, we can't go over the hole. I am a little curious how we can have flame males under the water. Oh, we can't use magic anymore. There was a cave down below. That's probably where we gotta go. But we're gonna do a little bit of exploring here. Probably could just use bang. Might have to use sweet water. A lot of encounters going on. We have multiple caves. Look at that. Ambushed. Empty bottle. Hmm. It's all about treasure here. Oh, they're tougher. Vulcan! That'd be a good one. Miracle. What if Bolt would be effective underwater? Opal. That just takes me back here. Where does this take? I should have hit I hit the wrong thing. Ice not working on the fire. I don't want to finish exploring this area. Oh, look at this. We came from that way. Alright, we're gonna see where that pool goes here in a minute. There's the castle. I'll get it right here in a minute. There's still air in here. Something feels strange. Let's save it. I think all the treasure's empty because you technically are supposed to get it in the very beginning of the game when you play Maximum. Although we technically skipped all that because we didn't really need it. Well, at least she was alive to get experience points. Oh. Why do I have a feeling something's guarding it? This the dual blade? What's that sound? Dual blade, it's ringing. Rufus gets the dual blade. What the? Sinistrals? No, stone statues of the Sinistrals. Those ones are Amon and Gatus. Good work, looks just like them. That means Deos and Iram are at the back. Rufus, come here for a moment. This one? Is this statue me? Is this me? This is Lufia, isn't it? Why is a statue of Lufia among the Sinistrals? How would I know? But everyone would agree that this is a statue of Lufia. What? Are you saying I'm a Sinistral? Well, no, I didn't mean it that way. I'm Lufia. I was raised by Roman at the Ilikia Inn. I'm just an ordinary woman. I know nothing about this. Lufia? Rufus, it's true. I really don't know anything. I know. How long do you think we've known each other? You're Lufia and no one else. Rufus? Wait. Could this be a trap? Is someone trying to break us up? Possibly. Amon, Gatus. Maxim's descendant lives. Deos, is that Deos? Yes, I am Deos. The waiting is finally over. The day of our reunion has arrived. Reunion? Where's Aram? I don't see her. Aram was revived 16 years ago. 16 years? Indeed. Aram is Lufia. Lufia is Aram. Liar, you lie. Lufia, do you remember your parents? Of course not. You have no parents. They never existed. You are Aram. We can use our energy to assume any form we choose. Lufia doesn't remember her parents because they died when she was small. So you say, but why do you think we let you live this long? I am pleased you have brought Lufia back to me. What are you saying? Don't you see, Maxim destroyed us 99 years ago. Now Lufia has returned us to life. Lufia's power brought our energies together once more. No, no! It's a lie. She could never revive you. You're lying. Hear me, mortal. Look past your emotion. See the truth of my words. Go ahead, ask her a question. Ah! Lufia, speak to me. She is still alive. I only shocked her to unlock the memories. My head. Rufus, help me. Lufia, hang on. Deus, her recovery will take time. We have all the time in the world. Come. An earthquake. No, the fortress is moving. Rufus, Jaren, escape. Let's get out of here. Rufus, Doom Island. I don't like the look of this, Rufus. Let's head to the inn at Chochette? However you say that. I'm worried about Lufia. Lufia went to sleep. Rufus, about what Sinistral said. Tomorrow, Guru. I'm tired. I just want to get some sleep. This place shows shit. I remember now. I fainted. Rufus, are you awake? Rufus, what are we going to do? About what? Lufia, of course. What's wrong with Lufia? Stop living in a fantasy. Can you deny what Deus said? What are you saying? Aram's dead. All we have to do is destroy Amon, Deus, and Gatus. I agree, but remember what Deus said about the reunion. Do you think Lufia brought the Sinistrals back to life? What are you trying to say? Even if we destroy the 3 remaining Sinistrals, they'll continue to return as long as Lufia lives. If it's true, Rufus, what are you going to do? We have to destroy them. Rufus, do you realize what you're saying? We'll have to destroy Lufia too. Can you do that? Truthfully, I'm not sure. I've never really thought about it. Obviously, I don't want to think about it either. Girl, listen to me. What is it? Do you think Lufia would try to harm us? Why are you asking me? How should I know? Let's not talk about it anymore. We'll just wait and see what happens. Alright. Let's see if Jaren and Lufia are awake yet. Jaren, Lufia, are you awake? I'm coming in. Is it morning already? Let's get moving. Let's go. Too early to shout, girl. Good morning, Rufus. Good morning, Lufia. Sleep well? How's your head? Okay, it doesn't hurt now. I'm fine. Good. Aren't you going to ask me? What? My memory. Don't you want to know if my memories return? You don't remember a thing, do you? No, but do you trust me? It doesn't matter. You're Lufia. You don't have to remember anything. Rufus? Do you trust yourself? Thanks, I'm fine. Rufus, what will we do now? Doom Island is floating in the sky. The professor said that Falcon can fly. Let's go to Lab 3. It automatically equipped him to it. Are you alright? I was so worried when I saw Doom Island rising in the sky. We escaped just in time, and Professor... I know, Falcon can travel through the air, but you need power oil for that. Power oil? It gives great lift. We haven't used it because it's very dangerous. And where is it? It should be for sale in Epro. Go and buy some. I'll head for Fredaria. Fredaria? Lab 4 is there. It's the only place where I can refit Falcon. Fredaria's due south. I'll come on ahead. Come and see me when you get the power oil. Epro is north of Mars. I'll also be in Fredaria. Monsters around Epro are strong. Be careful. He said north of Mars, right? Epro. Take these flowers. Oh, damn! I went out of the town. Do it like this. Honestly, they hadn't really given us enough hidden stuff in the flowers. It was a huge earthquake. The mountain just split up. Giant island was flying in the air. It's true, I saw it. Ooh, sword shoes. Raises defense and attack, but lowers agility. Item store. Here's the weapon store. What does the item store have? We could use some magic stuff. Sorry, we're closed. We couldn't get any power oil today. Where do we get power oil? In the oil cave north of town, but a large landslide closed off the road recently. A man named Hedge tried to get through, but he couldn't pass. And where can I find this Hedge? I think he's north of town. He's looking for a way through. There's our magic. That's what we need. There used to be great cider in Arubis, northeast of town. Often went there when I was young. All right, that's all the time I have for today, but thank you for coming and watching. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit those follow buttons. I'm usually live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we'll be back with more Lufia tomorrow at 12. And maybe Wednesday and Friday, we're going to try playing some Fallout New Vegas. Feel free to let me know what you think. Obviously, you can't do it in the chat once we go offline. But there is a link to my Discord. You are welcome to join the Discord and feel free to converse there as well. Like always, I upload all my videos onto YouTube, so you can also access previous episodes there and comment there as well. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.